The next step is folding the cane at the center. This requires a straight edge. You can see the center mark on the cane with this profile. It's faint, but it's there. Take the straight edge and position it at the center mark. To make the crease, gently press the blade and flatten it against the ruler. Bend the cane to about 90 degrees. Make sure you have a good crease. There are two types of shapers: straight shapers and fold-over shapers. To use a fold-over style, fold the piece of cane over the end of the shaper. Position the shaper arms on the sides of the cane and secure them by pulling the bracket until it stops. Use a razor or X-Acto blade to shape the cane. As a precaution, reed knives are not flexible enough to use in this step. Also, do not use sandpaper because it can alter the shaper pattern. This next step is very important. Hold the shaper by the bottom corner and put it on your sternum. Make sure to keep your fingers and hand completely out of the way. Cut little pieces like toothpicks with the razor blade. This doesn't require much force. Use a slicing motion to push through the cane. If you find yourself needing to use a lot of force, it is likely that you are 1. Trying to take off too much cane with each cut, 2. You are not using enough of a slicing motion, or 3. Your blade is dull. Turn the blade around once you have cut the cane to about 2 or 3 millimeters above the shape. Now use both thumbs to gently cut in the opposite direction. This will form the flare of the base without cutting into the blade of the reed. If you push with your arm instead of your thumb, the blade might slip and you could injure yourself. Once you've finished this step, go back to the original position, holding the bottom corner of the shaper with your index finger and thumb. To finish, use smaller strokes to remove the last bits of cane. Keep the blade as flat as possible against the shaper. Again, keep your other fingers and the rest of your hand as far from the shaper as possible. Repeat the process on the other side.